day 17. Here we are. We're going. So first we're going to start, like every other day, we're going to start with our gratitude sticky note. So you're going to take your sticky note and you're going to write down what you're grateful for. And I think today I'm going to write that I am grateful for, I'm going to put love and effort. Because I feel that the sticky note can go a lot of different ways. Love and effort, I think it's something to be grateful for no matter like what your status is, no matter what chapter of your life you're in, because there is always love and effort that you can put into things, whether it's, you know, right now spreading love to your friends who you can't really talk to and like making an effort to call them and like make sure they're okay, or whether it's, you know, checking in with a family member or a loved one and just like seeing how they're doing with their mental health, or just being a listener for someone. You know, that's always a really great way to show that you love and care, and, you know, putting the effort in. If someone like sets up a time or a plan or whatever and like you put out the effort, you know, that's a way of showing them that you love them. And I just feel that, especially since we're stuck at home and a lot of us can't like physically show people that we love them, you know, a lot of us, 5 love languages, physical touch, all that kind of stuff. But there's other ways to show love and effort by, you know, maybe you could order someone their favorite food, or maybe you could surprise them with a card in the mail, or maybe you could FaceTime them out of nowhere, or dress in a silly costume, or whatever you're feeling with what would show them that you love them. Like take yourself out of it for a second and really like look at like what they love, kind of thing. So like I have a surprise that I can't talk about for Mother's Day, and like that's gonna be like my way of like showing my love for my mom. And like, you know, sometimes just like checking in on one of my friends, that's enough for her. It's like just me just being like, hey, like I'm here. Or like my friend Alicia, like I called her yesterday and she picked up the phone and I said, hey sexy, and she was like totally blown off, and it made her feel so loved and so like silly and confident, like okay, like I am loved, here I am. So just, you know, take a moment and see how you could spread that love. So your task, which is really fun, and it kind of goes off of this too, but I was inspired by Lindsay and Mary because we were just talking about this on the phone, but I want you to set up a date night, whether it's with other people, whether it's a group, whether it's just like an event, like you can do like an event style, but pick a day. Like it's Friday night, so I know usually like we would go out, we would like, you know, it's a Friday night. But maybe set up like a Zoom thing and do everyone wear their onesies and we're going to drink alcoholic hot chocolate. Or like everyone dress up in like the 9 yards, you know, like ball gown, whatever. And we're all going to like order from the same restaurant. And just do something that has a time and has a theme and that will just get you excited for the night. Because I think, you know, when we usually go out with our friends, that's what we're usually doing anyways. We're like, oh, okay, like, we're going to go to Rock and Brews, which is kind of like a casual bar, and we're going to go get margaritas. So I'm going to wear, like, my ripped jeans, like, my cute, like, top, and I'm going to go out, and it's going to be so much fun. But I feel like right now, a lot of us are just like, you know, I'm not even going to lie to you, I'm wearing my snack pants, which are, like, my Disney sweatpants that have Disney snacks all over them. But I'm, you know, lounging a lot. And just to make that effort and like take the time for yourself and get dressed up and get excited and like have that moment, I feel that, I mean, it gets you excited for something to happen. It's out of your routine, so it's gonna like jolt something in you that makes it fun. And there's a lot of birthdays happening right now too, and I know a lot of them have been doing like Zoom parties, so it's like, here's a theme, and like everyone's gonna Zoom at this time, or like whatever. Brittany says she has been doing virtual happy hour and it's been so much fun. So yeah, something like that. It's just great. Like get a club, start a Facebook page, start an event, whatever you want to do, and just try to get it all together. Maybe I'll try to do one. I'm not really sure how Zoom works, but I know Chris is pretty good at it, so maybe I'll message her. But if you guys want me to do one, I would be happy to do something like that, and we could all get together and do that on Zoom. So comment on this or like message me, let me know. But I think it'll just be fun and like, you know, do something exciting. And these are the things we miss anyways. We miss like gatherings with our friends, and we miss date nights with our significant others, and we miss, you know, like mother-daughter nail time. Like these are just things that we're not giving ourselves at the moment. So if we can, it's easy. Okay, Mary can talk me through it. Great. But it's just going to be easy and fun and like something that you can do even to keep your days of the week down. Like if you were like, okay, let's do it every Friday, then you'll know that like, okay, like today's Friday. And like you're kind of keeping track of the days, even though I feel like at this point they've all kind of blended together. So, okay, let me grab my cards. Pick a card, pick a card. There's one in here where she's like holding, just saw it, this one. This one kind of looks like a Zoom party, so I'm just going to do it. So this is our card of the day. The word is inspiration. When was the last time you were truly inspired? What was it that inspired you, and how did it make you feel? Inspiration is something we need to keep that creativity and that motivation going. When inspiration is flowing, taking action feels effortless. At other times, the inspiration well is running on empty and everything takes effort. So what do you do to fill the well? Where do you find your inspiration? Is there something you like to do that never fails to inspire you? Maybe a walk in nature, do something creative, listening to music, hearing an inspirational talk or story. Take a minute and write down or make a mental note of your inspiration list. So I'm big about, I love like mental health type stuff. So like if you are looking for something to watch, Brene Brown has an incredible performance on Netflix. Just type in Brene, Brene Brown, and she talks about vulnerability and shame and courage, and that is an awesome performance. I also get really inspired when I read like books, like Mary is letting me borrow Calm the Fuck Down, and like it makes me really think. And I think for me, like things that inspire me is like things that challenge the way I look at things. So stuff like that, learning about mental health and the way that people look at things. But then also like nature really inspires me. Like I love being outside, and I love like being around like plants and stuff, even though I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have a black thumb and I kill plants, but I love them. And I love, like, tulips are my favorite flower, and like I love to go get them at Trader Joe's because they're like super cheap and just like so pretty, those incarnations, and like those things make me happy and feel inspired. So think about what inspires you. Maybe share it. You know, sometimes sharing your inspiration inspires others too. So don't be afraid to like reach out and say what inspires you. Your journal question is going to be, where are you in the inspiration cycle right now? Is it flowing freely, or does it need a little burst of energy? Wherever you are, appreciate this. And if it feels that little or big energy burst is needed, what could you do today to spark it? So I'm hoping, I mean, this is just maybe, but maybe this video will like inspire you to get your inspiration going. Or maybe you'll be like, hey, I saw a TikTok video last week and it really inspired me and I want to like make a TikTok now. Or, you know, maybe you have been wanting to work on a book that you were writing, or a painting, or redo part of your room, or redo your resume, or, you know, there's so many things that you can do and there's so many ways to be inspired. Just take a step back and see like what you can do. I mean, I get inspired by, my favorite movie is Legally Blonde, and I know that when I'm feeling down or I'm feeling kind of in a rut, if I watch that movie, that scene where she's in the bunny costume and she's holding the laptop and Emmett looks at her and she goes, "Don't ask," and then she like kicks butt, like if I watch that scene, it usually makes me feel like I'm like, okay, like I have drive and I want to go do something. Like it's moments like that. Or like Queer Eye, if I watch Queer Eye, I'm like, I want to help the planet. Like I get so inspired after Queer Eye, like I just want to go help everyone and make everyone's lives better, and you know, it just makes me smile. So, but that's all for today, guys. Once again, I'm so sorry for being late. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on my talk yesterday. I will do better today so I'm not late tomorrow. But thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. You're all doing wonderful, so give yourselves a pat on the back. This quarantine is not easy, and remember, just like congratulate yourself on the little things. And you've got this, you know? We're all in this together. Don't be afraid to reach out. And let me know if you set up like a date night or something fun with everyone, and I will talk with you later. Enjoy your Friday night. Bye, guys.